Now just under 2 weeks away from fallen firefighters Trevor Brown's funeral. His body was just released Tuesday by the medical examiner's office after he was killed in the Sterling House explosion Friday night.
Such a tragedy, and our cameras captured the outpouring of support as many from law enforcement and the community watched the procession for his body to be taken to the funeral home. Meanwhile, one investigation is getting closer to wrapping up at the scene, and that's where we find our Jacqueline Quinn with the latest. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So we're still seeing the cones here blocking off this road, and the home itself still fencing around it. That's the area where people have been investigating. But once this all clears up, we imagine that this area will be reopened. Now, we've learned from the Loudoun County Fire Chief that the State Fire Marshal's office is expected to wrap up on the scene here today, although they will, of course, then review their findings. We'll share that with you as soon as we get those details. But the chief also gave us some more insights into what happened right before this blast. So according to reports from the fire chief, he told the Board of Supervisors last night the 500-gallon propane tank at 347 Silver Ridge Drive had a leak that allowed propane to fill that house during the evacuation. Something then caused it to ignite. He also gave an update on those injured. The latest is 2 firefighters with 2nd and 3rd degree burns are still in the hospital, but just yesterday we were there as 2 others that were previously in the hospital. They got to go home. Firefighters Stephen Kiesler and Nancy Cortez were released as dozens came out to wish them well. We also heard from the Sterling Fire Chief, who's in the midst of helping to plan Trevor's funeral and dealing with the impact to his staff.
With 80 support members, and I knocked out 8 members with one incident, that's an entire shift down, so that's a major impact to our operations. So we're feeling that operationally. We still have, yesterday we had a working incident in Sterling, another major fire, and we had another major gas leak in Sterling, so the work of the fire system still goes on despite these activities.
Now, Trevor Brown's funeral is set for March 4th, and again, we'll be checking back in with investigators on their findings. For now, in Sterling, I'm Jacqueline Quinn, WSA 9.